Well, it might get a bit messy today. It's wet, it's windy, it's not very bright, and I'm going to visit a church that's not open, as far as I know, so I might get wet, and I'm stuck outside. Today, I'm in Kingston. No, not the Kingston up near London. I'm in Kingston near Lewes in East Sussex, and on this wet day I'm going to go and have a look at the church. I don't think there's going to be many people about. Now I think it's called just opposite. Massive barn, look at this. Beautiful old stone barn, and here beautiful old stone church. Oops. Flint church. This is, as the sign says, St Pancras Church in Kingston. All welcome. Let's see how welcome we are. I don't know too much about it other than that the church was built in the 13th century, and inside apparently is a chalice that dates back to something like 1568, apparently. Oh, and growing outside there's some teasels. So I'm just going to have a look at the exterior first of all, and then we'll see if there's any chance of getting in, which I doubt very much. So just looking at this wonderful, rather long church, we can see here, this is the chancel that I'm at, the chancel. We can see that there was a much taller door above, and then they've decided to shrink the door. And look how big I am in relation to the top of the door, because the sill is just down there. So they must have been small people. I know if you've ever watched any of Mark English's stuff, he's into church doors, so Mark, there's a door there for you. It's always interesting, I think, when you look at a church and you see all the different changes that have happened over the years. Sorry about the wind. I love these old table tombs. This one is to Mr. Henry Rogers, who has almost disappeared now. I can't see, aged 46 I think it is. Sorry, you're getting soaked. I do apologise. There's a rather smashing west tower this end, which is difficult to get pictures of without rain falling on the lens, because obviously rain comes from above. But it's quite a thin tower. This. I'm loving the flint and the rubble, which is what it's made of. And here you've got these coins, some sandstone coins on the side here, which could well have come from the local area. Although, of course, we're sand here, so we're chalk here, so it may have come from further inland. I'm not sure. If I take a step backwards this way, we'll see a bit more of the tower. Need to go quite some distance. On the very top, I think it's got shingles on there, which is nice, and a little weather vane, which is difficult to photograph, which says 1804 on it. Let's go around the other side. Some lovely old graves here. Look at this one. That looks like some form of granite or marble, almost as tall as me. There's an outdoor tap here, look, so you can water the flowers if you've come to the graveyard and you've put flowers down. I think that's rather nice. More of these stone windows, which I think are Victorian. It's obviously been adaptations over the time. And I noticed they've got they've left the windows open here so that there is airflow inside the church. Here's a war grave. They're always very poignant when you come to these war graves, aren't they? This is a chap called A.A. Dean, Royal Air Force. Again, I did one of those with the lovely Julia down in South Ease, which actually is just south from here really. 1st of May 1918, so this is the First World War, age 37, and in the Royal Air Force. So, you know, that would be one of those old-fashioned aeroplanes, presumably till Jesus comes, it says. Obviously it doesn't have the Winston Churchill quote on that one, but interesting to see it nonetheless. Just gonna have a look to see if we can get in the porch in any way. Well, we can get in the porch. Let's just have a look. The church is now open for private prayer between 10 and 2 on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and Monday each week. Here we go. I'm trying to grow these in my garden. They don't seem to be... They've fallen down, I think, these. These are hollyhocks. I love hollyhocks. They are, for me, the quintessential English country cottage garden plant or flower. Here's another one. I just absolutely adore them. I don't know what it is about hollyhocks that I find fascinating. They're tall, they're a bit triffid-like, but they can be so colourful. These obviously are sort of a pale yellowy green. They're very nice to see. I do like them. There's quite a big graveyard here with interesting graves. Look, this is up here on a bit of a hill, on a rise. I don't think you'll be able to hear this, but I've just heard coming off the downs or in the fields nearby the baa of sheep. Let's just come right back down here with the church behind me. Very lovely. There's some rather wonderful properties all around here in this very quintessential English village. I think on a more sunnier day I'll come back and explore some of the properties and walk down the high street here and explore the village a bit more. It's too wet and miserable. The rain is it's a fine spray today, but in open spaces it's quite windy. Can't see a yew tree here, which is a bit unusual. I don't know what this is. If anyone knows what this type of tree is, do let me know. I'd be fascinated. And underneath we see a grave here. And so that's it for my little visit. I'm going to go and warm myself up in the car. I hope it's been enjoyable. Quick look round St Pancras at Kingston. Don't forget to follow, like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, and bye bye for now. Bye bye. Wind's getting up.